Hello, welcome. Here we are again. It's Thursday. I invite you to repeat after me. We take a couple of deep breaths together. Dropping into the present moment. We say the healer's prayer. To get the fuck out of the way. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent him who sent me. I do not need to worry about what to say or what to do, because he who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he wishes, knowing he goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him teach me to heal. What does this have to do with me? Why do you do what you do? The Blue Book says that my only function here is forgiveness. The Blue Book also says that forgiveness, on the other hand, is still and quietly does nothing. It merely looks and waits and judges not. So this split mind, this decision maker, choosing to watch the script with the Holy Spirit instead of the ego. It's a choice. There's two scripts playing. Is there one script playing? No, it's two scripts because the Holy Spirit repurposed the ego script and kind of flipped it upside down. I understand. That's my understanding. Either way, watching. Either through the eyes of love or through the eyes of insanity, the eyes of fear. So we come here every day to unwind. I felt inspired to start this call 12 weeks ago because I needed help. I needed someone to talk to. I needed somebody to unwind with. I needed somebody to reflect back to me the truth. I needed some mighty companions. And It's not been that. It's not been that. It's been perfectly triggering in so many ways. It's been not that. And it's still been so very helpful. I am determined to see things differently, and so I will fucking show up every day and unwind, whether I have somebody to do it with or not. Because there are no bodies outside of me. Somebody yelled at me a couple of weeks ago, there is no body. Still mulling that over. This is a body. It's an illusion. It's not real. I am not this body, but there is a body. It is the dream character. And so, even when it's just this dream character showing up and talking it out, it's very helpful. Right now, it's very helpful. And then, just before I did this, I watched yesterday's meeting. I find that very helpful as well. I find that very helpful. And then a couple of weeks ago, I went back and I watched the whole series back to back. I binge watched it. What an adventure that was to watch this process unfold. This waking up journey, waking up to the true self, the capital S self, this identifying from the small s self. Yeah, journey. The journey within. Well, everything that we need is within. All of the answers are within. Everything outside is just a reflection of what's inside. Eyes have gone funny here. Right there, it says lean in, trust the process. This journey is a process. Removing the blocks to love's presence. What ACIM is, of course, in miracles. Jesus teaches us how to remove the blocks, how to remove that which is blocking us from the truth, which is that we are pure love. In heaven with God right now. Oneness. This separation was just a tiny mad idea, which the Son of God forgot to laugh. Yeah. Why do you do what you do? I'm determined to see things differently. I am highly motivated to wake up from this insanity. Never had resistance to the idea that this place is an illusory world. It's not real. Thank fucking God. Because this journey that this dream figure has been on has been total insanity. So much pain and struggle. So much pain and struggle. And triumph. But before the triumph, and actually after the triumph, because back in this pain and struggle thing again, year 13 of the transformation artist's journey. Yeah, so waking up, note on my wall over there from Kenneth Wapnick that says, awakening happens when we recognize who the dreamer of the dream is. When we recognize that this is a dream, I am lucid dreaming. We doesn't even exist. This body doesn't even exist. It's all a mind. It's all one mind. There's only one bright mind. Ego is legion. So I've projected all of this junk out. Yeah. Yeah. Block me from the truth. The simple truth. I keep coming back to that little boy in the Matrix, the boy with the spoon. Do you remember the Matrix? If you haven't seen the Matrix in a while, I invite you to watch it again with Holy Spirit as your guide. Wow, I did that a couple weeks ago. So the little boy with the spoon. Says, seek not to bend the spoon. That would be impossible. Instead, recognize the truth. There is no spoon. And when he says that, the spoon does its weird bendy thing. That's waking up in the dream. Like as soon as you recognize that you are dreaming, you have a whole bunch of power. This is lucid dreaming. You can control the dream because it's your perception that controls this world. And in the lens of A Course in Miracles, it is my unconscious guilt that dictates my world. All of my projected guilt outwards is the dream that I'm experiencing, that I'm witnessing. Of course, there's going to be resistance. At this point, everything the ego does just seals its fate further, because that resistance that I can feel and see and hear, that's the ego. So it just makes itself more known, more obvious. That contrast experience. I had like 3 weeks, I think it was 3 weeks, she was just riding this wave of inner peace. Such serene peace. The chaos had not stopped. The chaos was in full fucking force, full swing. But I was above the battleground. And at first, I was like, what the fuck? Where did that go? But I was told, I feel, that that was a taste of what we're working towards. That was my taste. And so, and I go back in through another round of unconscious guilt coming up and forgiveness opportunities coming in. I'm a bit like on the bucking bronco again. There's nothing to fix here. There's nothing to fix. What there is to do is continue to be open, to be willing to look at that with the Holy Spirit, to not go back into mindlessness, into distraction. Yeah, that willingness to say, what does this have to do with me? Keith Kavanaugh says, as soon as you say that, you know you're in the right mind, because the wrong mind would never say something like, what does this have to do? The wrong mind wants you to believe that it has everything to do with this me character. That doesn't exist. Me doesn't exist. And this illusory me is the source of all of our pain. We can only be in pain when we identify as this illusory me. So what does this have to do with me? The right-minded question. So looking, watching, waiting, judging not, rinse, repeat. Yeah, rinse, repeat. Again, that's what it keeps coming down to. Keep going. The way out is through. Yeah, keep going.